A little girl said the bus driver did it again. Next morning she vanished without a trace. So her mother, Denise, felt her stomach twist. She'd heard it before, but every time she asked what it meant, Talia would just stare out the window, silent. The next morning, when Denise went to wake her for school, Talia's bed was empty, and the only thing left on her pillow was her school bus pass. Torn in half. Talia Johnson was only 9. Smart. Sweet. A quiet girl with big brown eyes and a laugh that could melt stone. She loved sketching little houses and gardens in her notebook. She dreamed of becoming an architect one day. "So Mama can have a big house with stairs," she'd say. But the world around them didn't make dreams easy. The Johnsons lived on the edge of Crenshaw Heights, a part of town most people drove around, not through. Denise worked 2 jobs, cleaning offices by day, waitressing by night, just to keep food on the table. Every morning, Talia caught bus 37 to school, driven by a man everyone called Mr. Halpern. To most parents, he seemed kind. He greeted the kids by name, gave out lollipops on Fridays, and even fixed flat tires for the neighbors once or twice. But Denise never liked the way he looked at her daughter. That smile that lingered too long. That tone too soft for comfort. And when Talia first said those words, "The bus driver did it again," Denise's heart nearly stopped. She asked what happened. Talia went quiet, then shook her head. "It's okay, Mama. He said he was just playing." That night, Denise couldn't sleep. Something deep in her mother's gut told her this wasn't just play. So, she called the school. And the school called the bus company. But they brushed her off. "Mr. Halpern's been driving for us for 15 years, the supervisor said. "He's a model employee. Maybe your daughter misunderstood something." Denise tried again the next week. Then again. And each time, her voice was met with the same wall of disbelief. A poor black woman, complaining about a well-respected white bus driver. Nobody wanted to hear that story. But Denise didn't stop. She started walking Talia to the bus every morning, eyes locked on Halpern. He'd tip his cap, fake a friendly smile, and say, "Don't worry, Miss Johnson. I'll take good care of her." And every time he said that, Denise's blood boiled. One Friday, Talia came home late. Her hair was messy. Her drawings were gone. When Denise asked where they were, Talia said softly, "Mr. Halpern took them. He said he wanted to hang them in the bus." Denise felt her knees go weak. She went straight to the police that night. Filed a report. Gave details. They promised to look into it. But nothing happened. Weeks passed. Then months. And then came the morning that changed everything. The morning of March 3rd. Denise woke early. Made Talia's favorite, buttered toast and warm milk. She walked into her room with a smile. But the bed was cold. No Talia. No backpack. Just that torn bus pass on the pillow. And the window, cracked open. Denise screamed her daughter's name until her voice gave out. Neighbors rushed in. Police came later. And who was the first person to show up to help? Mr. Halpern. Still in his driver's uniform. Still smiling that same fake smile. "I'm so sorry, Miss Johnson," he said. "I'll make sure the entire bus company helps look for her." But Denise wasn't fooled. She could feel it. He knew something. Something he wasn't saying. She begged the police to question him. They did. For 20 minutes. Then they let him go. For weeks, Denise barely ate. Barely slept. Her life was a blur of missing posters, interviews, and ignored calls. People stopped believing she'd ever find her daughter. But Denise didn't stop. She started retracing the bus routes. Asking kids what they'd seen. Most were too scared to talk. But one, a shy 10-year-old named Malik, finally spoke up. He said Talia used to sit in the back seat. And every time the bus stopped early, at an old gas station off Crenshaw Road, Mr. Halpern would tell everyone to stay quiet. "Bathroom break," he'd say. But Talia never came out right away. Malik said the last day he saw her. The bus didn't stop at school. It went a different way. Denise took that story to the police again. They told her it wasn't enough. But this time, she didn't wait. That night, Denise went to the gas station herself. And behind it, she found something half buried in the dirt. A small pink hair tie. And beside it, one of Talia's sketches. A drawing of a bus, with a shadow standing behind it. The next morning, the news broke. Police had reopened the case. And Mr. Halpern was missing. 2 days later, his abandoned bus was found near the river. Inside, they found dozens of children's drawings. All girls. All from the same neighborhood. And in the glove compartment, a photograph. Talia, smiling nervously, sitting in the front seat. The date written on the back was the morning she disappeared. The media swarmed. People who once ignored Denise now called her a hero mother. And for a moment, justice finally seemed close. Until Denise got a call. A voice, trembling, soft. "Miss Johnson, it's Malik. They said Mr. Halpern's house got burned down last night, but the neighbors saw someone leaving. A woman. With a pink backpack." Denise's heart stopped. She whispered, "What did you say?" Malik repeated. "They said she looked like Talia." Music fades, silence. Sometimes, when the world won't fight for you, you find the strength to fight for yourself. They said a poor black mother couldn't bring down a powerful man. But Denise Johnson proved, love is stronger than fear. Still, one question remains. If that really was Talia, where has she been all this time? And why did she come back now? To be continued. Subscribe for part 2.